In the shadowy corridors of crime history, few tales are as chilling and elusive as that of Gary Allen Srery. His name, hidden behind a mask of aliases, whispers through the annals of time, connected to a series of brutal murders that left a city gripped with fear. Today, we unravel the dark legacy of a serial killer who evaded justice for decades, leaving a trail of devastation in his wake. Gary Allen Srery's story begins in the mid-1970s when he fled California after posting bail for a rape charge. His escape led him to Canada, where he adopted a transient lifestyle, frequently changing his appearance and using multiple aliases. But it was in Calgary, Alberta, where his darkest deeds would unfold. In February 1976, Ava Dvorak and Patricia McQueen, both just 14 years old, were last seen walking in downtown Calgary. Their bodies were discovered the next morning under the Happy Valley overpass on Highway 1, west of the city. Their death sent shockwaves through the community, but little did anyone know, the horror had only just begun. Later that year, Melissa Rahorek, a 20-year-old woman who had recently moved to Calgary in search of new opportunities, vanished while hitchhiking. Her body was found in a ditch the next day, marking another grim discovery that left investigators baffled. In early 1977, the nightmare continued. Barbara McLean, a 19-year-old bank employee, was last seen leaving a hotel bar with friends. 6 hours later, her body was found by a dog walker just outside Calgary. The pattern of violence was undeniable, but the identity of the perpetrator remained a mystery. For years, the cases went cold, and Srery continued his life in Canada undetected. It wasn't until 1998, when he was arrested for sexual assault in New Westminster, British Columbia, that the authorities got a glimpse of the man behind the monstrous acts. Following his deportation to the United States in 2003, Srery was convicted of additional crimes and sentenced to life in prison in Idaho, where he died in 2011. Despite his death, the truth about his past continued to surface. Advances in DNA technology and investigative genetic genealogy revealed that Srery's DNA matched the seminal fluid collected from the crime scenes of Dvorak, McQueen, Rahorek, and McLean. This breakthrough confirmed what had long been suspected. Gary Allen Srery was a serial killer. But what drove Srery to commit such heinous acts? His extensive criminal record, marked by rape, kidnapping, and burglary, paints a picture of a deeply disturbed individual. His ability to evade law enforcement for so long highlights significant gaps in the system that allowed a predator to continue his reign of terror. Srery's pattern of targeting young women and the brutality of his crimes suggest a deeply rooted pathology. His transient lifestyle and use of multiple aliases indicate a deliberate effort to avoid detection and continue his predatory behavior. The lack of meaningful law enforcement interaction during his time in Canada is alarming and highlights gaps in the system that allowed him to evade justice for so long. As technology advances, so does the potential to unearth hidden truths, bringing closure to victims' families and reinforcing the importance of vigilance in law enforcement. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories and investigative reports.